Oh, whoops. That's right, this is the Australian episode. We need to fix something really quick. There we go.
Wham, bam, Teslacam. I hope you're satisfied.
G'day, mates. Okay, that's the last time I try to speak with an Aussie accent. Sorry, I'm going to pronounce all the place names like an American. We'll start this special episode from down under.
Huh?
Okay, that really was the last time. With a high-speed chase that was sent in from an anonymous submitter who was driving his Model X in Canberra. It all started when this P-plater, which is the Aussie term for a newly licensed driver since they have a P sticker attached to their vehicle, drove up next to the Tesla and threw something at it. If we slow down the footage, we can see clearly that the object they threw was an ice cream cone, but the submitter didn't know that at the time and thought they might have damaged the car. The submitter took off after the P-plater and the chase was on. They ended up driving dangerously through a shopping center. The submitter says he stopped following them once they ran a red light, and he realized his car already had everything recorded on the Teslacam. When he got out to check the damage, he found out that it was just an ice cream cone they threw, so fortunately there was no damage to the car. He contacted the police to report the incident and included the Teslacam footage as evidence, but the police ended up doing nothing about it. This submitter was driving his Model S on a bridge in Melbourne when traffic slowed down up ahead. A big rig pulled up alongside him, and suddenly it started to merge into his lane. After the first impact, the submitter tried to make an evasive maneuver, but had limited room to his right, and then the truck hit him again. When he talked to the truck driver, he said he didn't see the Tesla in his blind spot, as the double hit confirms. Luckily, there was only minor damage, but the truck driver still went to the hospital just in case. Bernie is a frequent submitter to this channel, and this time he sends a video where he was waiting to back out of a parking spot when a young mother and her baby in a stroller were close by. She didn't notice that Bernie was waiting for them to move, so he moved forward a little prior to backing out. It looks like this startled her a bit. Bernie says he was trying to be as gentle as possible to avoid frightening or disturbing the baby, but there wasn't much more he could do. Electric vehicles sure are sneaky. This next video from Bernie comes from his external black view dashcam in his Tesla, and it contains a pretty sweet narrative from Bernie in the audio recording.
Oh, Jesus.
Bernie says it was just a little bingle and that everyone was okay. Jason had parked his Model 3 on the streets just outside of Brisbane when he saw 3 different people stop to take a look at his Tesla. Only one of them triggered a Sentry Mode event. We can see this guy who stops his car, gets out, and takes a good long look inside the Tesla before returning to his own car. Jason says this is yet another lookie-loo that his Sentry Mode has captured, and that his Tesla doesn't only turn heads, it even stops other cars. Mick had just picked up his brand new Model S and was on his first trip that night. This clip isn't recorded with the built-in Teslacam, as Mick uses the same external black view dashcam that Bernie does, but it's a very Australian video, so we had to include it. Mick had set the cruise speed to 65 miles per hour when this suddenly happened.
Whoa.
We have to say, Mick had a pretty perfect soundtrack for what happened.
Whoa.
This submitter was charging her Model 3 at the Fish Creek Hotel in Victoria when someone at a table nearby noticed the Sentry Mode recording screen. Looks like he's letting his friend know what's going on. What he's about to do tells us that this guy definitely knows what Sentry Mode is and how it works. Wait for it. We are speechless. Cameron had parked his Model 3 in Brisbane, and when he got back, he noticed that he had a Sentry Mode event recorded. When he reviewed the Sentry Mode footage, he saw this Mitsubishi Outlander moving very slowly to get into position to park next to him. We can see this guy getting out of the car to guide the driver into position, and it looks like he's done this before and he knows that this will take some time. We'll just fast forward through the next part. In the end, everything worked out, and these guys perfectly illustrated the meaning of the phrase slow and steady. The next video is also from Cameron. In this Sentry Mode video, he parked his Model 3 in a parking garage in Brisbane when a car pulled in next to him. The people who got out of the car seemed very aware of the Sentry Mode feature, or they might have seen that the screen showed it was recording, because they proceeded to pose for the camera. Jim was driving his Model 3 with his kids in the car on a stretch of road in Perth that's known for a very high rate of road traffic accidents. Both he and the kids were quite bothered by the lack of safety that this Harley rider demonstrated as he moved between cars going both directions on this undivided highway. He made the car in front so nervous that he slammed his brakes. He managed to squeeze through this time, but next time he might not be so lucky. We asked some Australians over on the Wham Bam Teslacam Discord server if they thought it would be okay to put in a video from New Zealand as well, and they said, sure, hello from the other side, mates. So here we go. This next video is from a submitter who was driving his Model 3 Performance in Auckland, New Zealand. When he approached this corner, another car cut the corner, and there would have been a head-on collision if the submitter hadn't braked and moved slightly to the side. Autopilot wasn't engaged and didn't give any warnings. Are you a Tesla owner with a Teslacam or Sentry Mode video you want to share with us? Please send the video together with a description of what happened via the link in the description below.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a cyber truck? My friends all drive diesel, I must make amends.